Good morning. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. How's everybody doing today? I think it's Tuesday. Tuesday, March 20th. Yep, all day long. Well, I hope everyone's having a great morning. I bet it's been pretty busy for me. I've just been trying to get things packaged up and get things out, and I got, what is it, I made three listings live. Not as many as I wanted to, but it's something. So I can't complain. Let's see, I'm trying to bring up the chat. Bridget's first again. Wow. Sir Thrifts a lot. Cindy Rosen. Hank! So happy to see you in here. Why Not's Hidden Treasures. Hope you're doing good. Yeah. So here we are. Once again, we meet again. So how's everybody doing today? There's Nikki. Can you hear me? Hi. I seen you. I don't hear you though. Of course, that could always I don't know. I don't know what that reason is for that. I can hear you now. Yep, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, but is there
No feedback.
Okay.
You're good. You're golden. And there's Miss Lori. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh.
How's everybody this morning?
Well, it's been busy, which I guess is a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just trying to get some things done and get my packages all packaged up and all that good stuff. And so, just running.
Yeah.
Mine went out this morning with the mailman, Gary.
That's good. It's always a good thing.
He's like, holy crap, are you trying to kill me? Because Ainsley had like an 18, was it Ainsley? Yeah, Ainsley had an 18-pound box. So
Oh my gosh.
He's like, are you trying to kill me?
Wow.
I said, just get your stuff out to the truck and get it to the post office. Shut up. Be a good mailman and do what you're supposed to do.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Grandma Magic Classics. She said she's in Gatlinburg.
Oh, cool.
She said it is absolutely beautiful there.
I bet. It's way warmer than Michigan.
Morning,
I don't think I've ever been there before. Gatlinburg.
Oops. Gosh darn it. There we go.
What happened? Hi, Sally.
Hi.
I was wondering where she was because I saw her go active on Facebook. I just glanced at my phone and it said Sally was active. And I was like, oh. So then I came in here and she wasn't here. I was like, wonder where she is.
Playing hooky.
I was hiding.
Oh, well, you weren't hiding very good because, you always get stalked on Facebook. People can always go on there and see when you've been active last.
I guess.
I've been guilty of that a couple of times.
I don't usually look at that stuff, but I had just looked at my phone and it popped up saying that she was active. So I was like, oh. So when she wasn't here, I thought about it. I mean, I didn't even think about it when it came up, but when she wasn't here, I was like,
Yep.
Yep. Did you have a good night?
That's all right.
That's good. Glad to hear that.
Morning, Bridget.
Oh,
I had to
yeah.
throw somebody out of the store
Oh,
again.
did you?
I threw somebody out of the store night before last because I caught him stealing beer.
Oh. Oh,
Yeesh.
snap.
Yeah. I had went back to the bathroom, and Benzie was back there doing donuts, and I heard the doorbell ring, so I got done real quick, washed my hands, and ran out of there. And he was standing by the cooler door, but by the pop. And I was like, okay, that's weird, because he always gets beer.
Mm-hmm.
I call him Natty Daddy, but his name's Matt. Anyways, but he always gets the Natty Daddies. Well, and we know that he's an alcoholic and whatever,
Right.
He probably goes through about 10 to 15 of those a day. So I go up to the counter. He comes up to the counter after he gets done going over to the beer.
Mm-hmm.
Opens the thing, and I don't see him take anything, but I'm not really paying attention all that much either.
Mm-hmm.
And so he walks up to the counter. I'm just figuring he's going to get a beer. He comes up to the counter. He doesn't have anything, but he asked for cigarettes. And so he tells me what kind of cigarettes and everything. So I ring him up, and he goes, "Oh, I don't have any money."
Okay.
He opens his wallet and he says, "Oh, I don't have any money." And I'm like, red flag, just red flag. And so, so I'm like, okay. And he goes, "Will you save those for me?" And I'm like, "No, but you can come back and get them whenever you bring your money." He's like, "Yeah, well, that's what I meant," And he's always like somewhat playful with me, but and never has had a bad attitude or anything. So anyways, I look down and I see that he's got a bulge in his pocket. Yeah.
Yeah,
But his
but-
shirt
yeah.
is covering it, So so I said, "Okay, well, just go like this and pat yourself down for me, please." And he knows. So he just lifts his shirt up, and he's got a beer in his pocket.
Oh, jeez.
And so I take it and I said, "You need to leave, and I don't want you coming back. And I'm going to tell my boss that you were stealing, and you're not allowed back in the store."
Right.
Which is awful for him, because he lives not even a block from us,
Oh,
and he doesn't drive. So he's like, he actually thanked me for catching him, because he knew that it was wrong, and he knew that he was going to get caught one of these times. And he said, "If it wasn't you, I probably would have got away with it." Which makes me think that he's stolen from us
Oh,
before.
yeah. He's done it
Oh, yeah.
before.
So anyways, I told the boss and everything, and she wrote it in the book that, he's now banned from the store. Well, the night before that, Cody actually caught someone stealing, and she's supposed to be banned from the store already, but he didn't know what she looked like.
Oh.
So he caught her, told her to leave, called the cops on her. They didn't do anything, because it was like moon pies or something. But it was so stupid. Like, she shouldn't even have been in the store. She knows better. She knows that she's banned.
They didn't do anything to her. Stealing is stealing.
They won't. Even if they have proof, they won't.
Stealing is stealing, though.
I know, but it's 2 moon pies.
They
They're
need to
not
get-
going to send her to jail for 2 moon pies.
No, but they still. She should still have to go to court and shit for it. Here, if you steal anything, it don't matter if you steal a pack of gum, you're in trouble.
They won't do that. So basically, we know that she's just a meth head, and she's not worth a shit. But it's sad. But
meth heads matter.
She used to be no, like I knew her when she was straight, and she's just so messed up. She's just so messed up. And so she tried to come in last night on my shift.
Oh.
And she got 2 steps in the door, and I said, "You get out." And somebody was at the counter, and she was just like looking at him, and I said, "You don't need to look at him. You need to get out. You know you're banned. Get out. I just need cigarettes." "Well, why are you trying to go down the candy aisle?" No, get out. I don't put up with that shit.
She wanted candy cigarettes.
Yeah. Well, we don't sell them, so she's still shit out of luck. No, but I don't even mess around with those people, and if you continue to let them in the store, they're just gonna rip you off. So we just ban them. And I mean, if somebody was gonna come in there and still hold you up or something, or steal money, or run out of the store with a 12-pack of beer or something, I'm sure they would do something over that. But like just candy or something, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to.
This one time I worked at a gas station down in southern Minnesota, and I was pregnant at the time, so I wasn't going to do anything. Anyways, this was when cigarettes were out where you could grab the cartons of cigarettes, yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, about 5 kids, younger people, I don't know if they were kids, but they weren't 18, I don't think. Anyways, they all came in, spread out, so I knew what was happening. And all of a sudden, this one girl, she's got like 5 cartons of cigarettes. She comes up by the counter, and the other ones had ran out of the store with whatever they had in their hands. And she grabbed 5 cartons of cigarettes, and she came up and looked right at me, and then she took off running. I was like, oh, I ain't going to do anything. I was pregnant. I wasn't going to take the chance of getting hurt, Now, if I wasn't pregnant, I would have went after her. But my boss is like, well, I'm glad you didn't go after her. You're not supposed to. I said, well, I would have if I wasn't pregnant. But she goes, you don't know what they have on the other side of that door. They could have a gun or anything. I said, yeah,
it's true.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But, if somebody was to, run out with a 12-pack or something, I'm either going to, depending on what mood I'm in, I'm either going to run them over, or I'm going to just, let them go and then call the cops on them or whatever.
Right.
Because that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right.
We're not supposed to try to stop them.
No. No. And
no,
you don't
never.
You don't do that. You don't go after them.
No. Because you don't know, like the cop was telling me that day with that. He says, you don't know what the hell they got outside. They could have people with guns, baseball bats, anything. You don't know how many people are outside and what they have outside,
Yeah.
And those people could be long gone, but the other people are waiting for you to come out and react so they can kick your ass.
Yeah, you need to be careful with that. We had a lady a few years ago where she wouldn't sell a couple of guys beer. I guess it was on Sunday or something like that. It was after midnight. And they kidnapped her, and they ended up killing her.
Gosh.
Wow.
They did some really bad stuff. There's really bad guys, and they're the McGuires. They're a horrible family, but they gutted her like a deer.
Oh
yeah. There's just a lot of meth going around right now. Like I remember Yeah, Laura, your sound's a little low. You might need to turn that up a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, it's just, I remember whenever it started running rampant in California, and my ex-husband actually got addicted to it, and you know, it's finally hitting here
Yeah.
pretty
And that's
bad.
the thing, you know, people on meth and heroin, you don't know what the hell they'll do.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many, and who knows what other crazy drugs are out there that we don't even know about yet.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, people are mixing shit and stuff. You never know what those people do to you.
Nope.
Yeah. Back when I was pregnant, I was 22 at the time. So I mean, you know, I was young and dumb. I was thinking about going after them, but because I was pregnant, I didn't. Thank God I was pregnant. You know.
Yeah.
How's my sound now?
It's better.
All right. No boat horns today?
No.
Not for the moment, no.
Hi, Michelle. So I got a good message this morning on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard the message come through. I was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we do when we
That's
hear that
sound.
message come through.
Yeah.
And I looked at my phone and it said it was something that I sold. Let's see, when did I sell it? Gosh, it was a long time ago, I think. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but okay. So yeah, it was a month ago, over a month ago. And I was like, oh shit. You know, I saw this. I saw that it was regarding that. And I opened it up, just dreading it. And it says, I found a couple photographs at the bottom of this box. It was a strategic game, military game. I found a couple photographs at the bottom of this box, one of a helicopter and the other of an Army L-23 Seminole with tiger shark marks on the cowling. Did you want the photos back? Perhaps they have sentimental value. And of course, I told him that that was an auction find that, you know, they weren't mine, but I thought that was very sweet of him.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that was quick. Thanks. You know, quick response. The photo of the L-23 may be historically significant because of the tiger shark markings. I know some military museum folks and I'll check with them. If true, we'll donate to the appropriate party.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
I wish I would have told them, oh my God, yeah, I need those back. That tiger shark marking photograph is probably worth quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
Like, dang it. But, you know, I can't lie. And I told him how sweet it was.
But that's cool, though. That is still cool.
Yeah, that is. I thought that was really cool of him to message me and ask me if I wanted them back. But I was thinking, I went through that whole game, but then I remember some of the parts. I mean, there's like a bazillion parts to this game, you know, these strategic games. There's all these little square things. I don't even know what you do with them. And there was a whole crap load of them on the bottom of the box, and I didn't move those. So that's probably where the photographs were. But, oh well. If he takes them to a museum, that'll be nice. Yeah. And that's what I told him. I said, that's one thing I like about selling on eBay is that things that would otherwise be thrown out get a new life, you know.
Yep, that's very true. Interesting.
So yeah, that was my precious moment of the day.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So I watched that video about the list 6. And it really I watched that this morning, and it really it made me want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to try that today.
You do what?
The list 6. Or, you know, the
6 list. Okay.
The 6 list or whatever. Yeah. It made me want to do it because I was like, there is a lot of stuff that I need to do. Like eventually I need to get into the garage whenever it starts getting warmer. But by then I want to have all my other stuff taken care of.
Oh.
You know, I don't want, you know, I mean, of course there's always stuff to do, but you know, by then I want to, like, on my days off, I don't want to have extra stuff that I have to do in here and not be out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I was thinking, it's, you know, I'd really need to try that so I can see if I can get some extra stuff done.
I do want it noted, when I first brought this up like a year ago, everybody was like, oh, I can't do this. That's a dumb
I
idea.
hate lists. I can't. Yes, I know, Nikki, but like, I am not a list person. I know
I just
Valerie
wanted it noted.
is. Whatever, but I have a really hard time. Like, even my calendar still says freaking January.
Yeah.
Hello.
Mine says December on my door.
See, well, at least I'm not that all alone in this, you know. But
I don't even have a calendar.
But in my defense, it is a Star Wars calendar, and I like that picture. So.
Okay.
I don't even have a calendar, so you guys are way ahead of me.
I have two of those. I have that one, and I have another one over here that's buried underneath my table thing. But yeah, see, I am not a list person. I'm not a calendar person. I don't write things down. And I used to write, like, everything that I would list. I used to write that down, and maybe that was a good thing. But I also was told by some people that it was wasting my time.
Yeah.
But then,
Morning,
like,
Glenn.
if there was a question about that item, I could actually go back in my book and see, like, like, if, you know, if I missed putting in a item specific, like a measurement or something, I could go back in that list and look and see what it was, because I would write down all of my item specifics. And, you know, so to me, it was kind of like my process or whatever. And I understand it, you know, it's, you know, taking time or whatever out of doing other stuff, but I don't know. It was part of my process. Anyways, I just don't write things down usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have two calendars and they both say January.
I agree. I agree with you as far as writing things down, because when I was working full time and I was listing on the go all the time, I used to hurry up, and it would be because at the time I had a Windows phone and listing was very slow with that phone. Anyways, I would write everything down, jot any notes, measurements, any defects, anything down in my notebook, which was very fast. And I would hurry up and snap the pictures. And then when I was out and about, I would take my notebook with me. And when I was out and about, I could list anywhere I was. But another thing that did for me was, if I couldn't find something, if my numbered bins system had failed me, or I failed myself, failed my number bin system, I could also go back and look in that notebook and see what I listed it by. Because a lot of times when we're looking for stuff or whatever, we see things, we have mental notes of where certain items are because we've seen them a bazillion times while looking for something. And so if I had remembered what I listed it with at the same right around the same time, then I could usually find it, you know. So yeah, that's another thing, that reason why writing things down helps a lot.
Did you see that Sherry's picking on you? She says out and about.
Out and about. Nice, Sherry. Pick on the way I talk. I'm just kidding.
No, I do a lot of lists. I think Mainly it's just just for memory.
Hmm.
If I write stuff down, I tend to remember it better.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of one of the reasons why I do a list is for that particular reason.
And one of the reasons why I probably should, because I have really bad problems with memory.
And it just kind of gives me an idea of what I've got going, like if I've got to make phone calls or if I've got to, find out about something. And a lot of times, a lot of those things don't get done. It's like a week. You got a week or so to get this stuff done. But I make the list every day, and I just transfer the things that I didn't get done. I transfer that on the next. And it's, for me, it just helps. For me, it does something, and it helps.
Right.
And
And that's basically what he tells you to do, because like you brainstorm and put everything down on a piece of paper of stuff that you need to do. Like, if you can get up to 100 things,
Hmm.
that would be good, because it'll keep your, list going for a while or whatever.
mhm,
But you put down 6 things, you pick, the 6 of the most important things
Yep.
out of that whole sheet, and you put that on your first day, and then whatever you don't get done, that goes on the next day.
Yeah.
right.
So it is a good idea. It's
Hmm.
just, if I can
Following
keep
through.
up with it, I'm a failure at doing stuff like that.
Well,
I
that's the
tend to
thing. I
just
wanted
like
to try
let it go.
back a year ago when I saw it, or whenever it was. I wanted to try it for 30 days and see how it worked. And I had this plan of trying it and having a little video series about it and whatever. And yeah, I never did it. I
Maybe
think
you
I did
should.
it like one day.
Maybe you should.
Oh, I should. And yeah, I should.
Because I seriously want to do it. I just cleaned my desk on my vacation, and it is a freaking mess already.
It doesn't take long.
Like, and I know that it takes time to do it, and so I just sit here and freaking look at it. I just
I don't even have a desk right now because my desk is so full and I don't want to clean it off. And so I have this makeshift desk in my living room in front of my recliner. It's my SpongeBob stool with a box of flat rate mailers that I never opened, sitting on top of it with my computer on it. And that is full. I couldn't fit another thing on this box if my life depended on it. I got stuff stacked up on here. It's just a little box with my computer on it. Hi, he provides.
yeah. I don't know. I shouldn't let it get like this.
Nope, I shouldn't
But
either.
it's like I'm doing stuff in here, and so that's where it just gets all thrown in here.
Yep.
And here I don't even know where my freaking tape's at. I know I got tape buried. Oh, there it is.
I have
It's just
$100 chair, office chair, and I'm sitting here on this stupid recliner, and my hip hurts and everything else. And I have over $100 office chair sitting in the other room
oh
that's
my
full of
gosh,
crap
Nikki.
that I could be sitting on, but it's full of crap. And my desk is full of crap.
Well, let's make a list today.
Let's make a list. Number 1, clean your goddamn desk off and your chair off.
No, I mean, that's mine.
Yeah.
Is that the list that you made today?
Yeah. I make a list
Wow.
every single day.
And his point is 6 things. How
Right.
hard is it to accomplish 6 things in a day?
Right. Right.
I mean, really and truly, if you stop and think about it, I mean, other than one of those being clean the whole house, but I mean, 6 small little things that should only take you not too long. How
Right.
long should it take you? It should not take you all day to do that.
No.
So it's realistic to say, I can take 6 things off of this list of 100 things and do it. I mean,
Right.
you should be able to, you know, or
I'm
even
not
at least,
sure.
and he's even saying you don't have to do all 6 things. You know, if you do, great, but you don't
Right.
have to. You can always move some to the next day. But
Mm-hmm.
and so even 4 things to do in a day. Why can't we do it? You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little. I don't know. I'm making excuses, but
Yeah.
here I go. Anyways, I'm only up until 12. I'm on here until at least 11,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, I had to come in here an hour earlier and watch YouTube for an hour watching your stupid scam baiting stuff and
I love that stuff.
that you're promoting.
That stuff is so
And
such a time.
so you know, like, so I'll be up until noon and then I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
And then, but on my days off, definitely I could do, you know, probably 6 things or even more than that, you know. But
I
thing
think
is
you
to do
I think you have to
thoroughly.
start it. I think you have to start it, and I think you have to kind of force yourself to do it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, and I think once you get in, you know, like they say, 21 days. It takes 21 days to start a habit. You know,
Yeah.
to form a habit. So, I mean, if you just, you know, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm just in a habit. You know, not, you know, probably the majority of these items won't get done today, but you know, it gives me satisfaction to be able to cross something off
Yeah.
because it makes me feel like I've done something today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're little, you know, a lot of them are just little things like, you know, do laundry. How hard is it to do laundry? It's not difficult. You put it
Yeah.
in the washer, then you put it in the dryer.
Yeah.
I could just say, Brandon, do laundry.
Sally.
Usually I do it. It's usually me.
Now the nice thing about that scam baiting stuff is you can listen to it and still do other things. You don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
And
Sally.
that's something that I've started doing too is I've started, you know, turning when I'm not in a hangout, when I'm not and I'm doing stuff around the house, I'm listing or, you know, I'm taking pictures or whatever. I'll turn on, you know, I'll get on the TV on YouTube and put something on.
Yeah.
And listen to, you know, just to kind of have that background noise. And I don't have to watch it. I can just let it, you know,
Yeah.
blur or blare or whatever it's called and, you know, let it go. And
Yeah.
Mhm. And
I don't know.
don't let yourself get sucked in by a guy throwing a crab pod in the water and watching these goddamn crabs for an hour. God, what a dumb thing to suck me in and watch. I mean,
Yeah.
that was a whole hour of my life that I am never going to get back. That I sat here and watched these stupid crabs going after this damn bait. I mean, and when he pulled it out, he only had like 3 crabs in there.
Woohoo.
I don't even know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's easy to get, so easy to get pulled down into that, you know,
Yeah,
there's so many rabbit holes out there.
it
And
is.
once you get in, it's like,
And
you know, and then you look at the clock and it's an hour later and you haven't got nothing done,
yeah,
you know. I hate that.
yep.
I hate it. But I don't know.
I
Like
know.
my
Last night I got sucked in by that stupid program for YouTube that I was working on, and I still am not any further than I was yesterday. And I wasted how much time with it? You know. Yeah, I got to get rid of the time sucks in our life.
Yeah.
Family. No. Kids.
Nikki.
Gotta save time for the important things. YouTube.
Yeah. Mr.
Oh, I
Sadie.
totally have shiny
Shine.
object syndrome.
Shine. Oh, look. Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's so pretty.
Look what they're doing. I'm addicted to, and I hate, once I get in there, I hate myself for clicking on them. But like 6 things that you can do with baking soda. I know. I usually know everything that you can do with baking soda, like for cleaning and stuff. But I still click on the damn link and it makes me wait to go in there and everything takes forever. And then you have to click on the button to see the next page. And it's like, once I get in there, I hate myself for clicking on that. But I still click on them.
I know, me too. I know. I don't even clean anymore, and I'm still looking at that kind of stuff. Jeez, I know. Back when I used to clean my house, those things were useful, even though I knew everything on there. Because I
Right.
did them all, but now I don't even clean my damn house, so I do. I'm just kidding, but
I don't really. I mean, like, I do like a thorough cleaning every once in a while, but like,
yeah.
when do I have time to do that? Oh, it is totally clickbait. Like,
It is.
oh, and it gets me every time. Like, look at 10 of the stars that look like Brad Pitt or whatever. Or I'm like, why am I in here? What am I doing right now?
I know.
Or what they look like now.
Why do you, that's the thing. Why do you care?
Exactly.
I know.
We have no reason to care, but we still do it.
I mean, I did meet Brad Pitt's brother, but at the same time,
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's just, it's just something that we do, because we do work on the computer a lot. It's bound to happen, and
Yeah, what are they doing now or whatever?
You met him, but were you actually friends with him? So who cares what he's doing now?
Right.
Yeah,
and he has nothing to do with my life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why should I give a shit?
I've gotten to the place. I have gotten to the place where I actually turn off Facebook while I'm on the computer. If there's something,
choo-choos.
Well,
Trying to show us up.
it's just wrong.
Just kidding.
Oh, I gotta show you guys my cushion.
Love you, Valerie.
Oh, she left.
Did she?
Uh-huh.
She's probably like, I need to go
this
feed
is the cushion that I got yesterday. It says miracle bamboo pillow. And it's like, it's firm, but at the same time it's soft.
Huh.
So, and it's on the other side, it's kind of got like a harder side to it. But yeah, you just sit on that part.
And it feels good.
It feels like it makes my legs feel better, actually.
That's good. So you just made it so you can sit in your chair longer. Way to go, Sally.
Yeah, I know. and I actually got a bed pillow too, so I can sit in bed too.
How did that work? How did that work for you, Sally?
It was all right. Like I had that headache, before I went to bed, and my headache was gone whenever I woke up last night for dinner. And it felt like, I don't know, it kind of just felt like it kept me in one position for longer. It kept me from having to turn over and roll over a whole bunch. Which is good because I'm a mess in bed. Like I pulled my side of the sheets off the mattress usually every day whenever I sleep.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm rolling so much. And I have a mask attached to my face with a long hose that's attached to a machine. And I roll with it, and I mean that thing it's got a swinging nozzle thing on it, but still, you would think I'd pull that machine off the table or something.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet.
That's good. I still think you need to go and have another sleep study, but
Yeah, probably.
I'll
I'll have to put it on my list.
Yeah, put it on your list. Poor Valerie.
Oh my freaking God.
She's gonna hate us today.
All right, I'm done. We're wrapping it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, I think lists are good. I do think lists are good, and I think they keep you on track with things.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I don't like them.
Yeah.
Because I'm a procrastinator.
Yep.
Big time. Like I'm really bad.
But you know, that's the thing is when you are, and I don't even know, I shouldn't even be talking because you guys aren't going to listen to me anyway, and you're just going to make.
I am too.
But no, but when you have it on a list, it's almost like it's almost like something's hanging over your head, like you've got stuff to do, you know. And
Yeah.
when you don't have a list, it's like, you know, you can just kind of blow it off, you know.
And that's why probably I don't do it.
Yeah, because you are. I mean, most of us are. Most people are yeah, you know that word. So you know, and I will tell you, the majority of this stuff does not get done. But if I keep adding it onto my list, it's almost like a printed way of nagging.
Yeah.
Nagging at myself because I'm, you know, every day I'm writing this stuff down. I'm like, okay, how many times are you going to write this shit down before you just go ahead and do it? You know, and so that's I don't know.
That list is your wife.
And that's just me. You know, that is just me saying you need to get stuff done.
And see, my memory is bad, for one thing. Like I've been thinking about it too. Like for the last probably about a week and a half, I have this thing on my eBay where it says your return request. It says respond to return requests. And I mean, I go in there and it's all it is that guy from Canada, he put in a request, but he never canceled it or anything. He never did anything with it. So it's sitting on my eBay. And I really don't like seeing that. But have I called eBay to get it removed? No. Which I can. I mean, it's been, you know, way enough time or whatever.
Right.
So, yeah, I could totally do it. It's just I just don't want to call eBay.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's something that I need to get done.
Right.
And for anybody who wants to know what kind of list program we're talking about, or list thing we're talking about, that wasn't here yesterday, go check the Reseller Squad. It's posted on there. It's Crazy Picker Life. It's called the 6 list. Just in case somebody doesn't know what we're talking about.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like even at work, I'm horrible at this at work. I have a list of stuff that I'm supposed to do every single night. Well, we're not supposed to do it every single night, but like I could do some of it one night, some of it the next, and then I'll go back and do the other thing. I know what I have to do. I don't mark that shit off.
Right.
Everybody else does it. I do not. And my boss knows that I don't. And she doesn't bug me about it. So I'm fine with not doing it.
Yeah.
But I know that I probably should because everybody else does it. And they probably say, oh, she don't even mark her shit off. She probably don't do nothing at night. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know my boss knows that I do it, but
Right.
it, and so that's another thing. It's like, if I don't like lists. I just don't like them. But it probably is a very good thing for me to get into the habit of doing.
Val says, I watched half of the video. I'll put it on my list to watch the rest of
Oh
it.
my gosh.
It's a really good video, guys. Go watch it.
It is, and it's not very long.
No.
No.
It is highlight top 3 every day. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good process, and I think it's a lot of people it's kind of catchy. If
Yeah.
you're willing to sit down for a minute and write it out, I think it could definitely make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
And every day as things come up, you can put those things on your list of 100 items or whatever, 50 items, whatever.
Yep.
And yeah, move them onto your 6 list so that just try it for 30 days and see how it works. Before we know it, we all might be millionaires because we'll actually be doing what we're supposed to be doing, and
My gosh.
we're making some really good money.
About all
Yeah.
that.
There you go.
Okay, we'll be 100. We'll be 100-aires.
100-aires. I want to be 100-aire. Let me see if I can get this stupid calendar out. Because it's like buried.
I know. I bought myself at Goodwill the other day. They had 50-cent calendars, those desk calendars.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
And my husband says, "What the hell are you buying this for? You can't even see your desk."
He knows you too well. Huh?
And I was like, "Well, I might need it. I think it'd be a good thing to have something to write on." He's like, "You won't even get it on your desk." And he's right. It's still in the truck. It's not even in the house yet. I don't know how I was such a good wife and mother.
Nikki.
I used to be super mom, super wife. I mean, I would clean a whole entire house within an hour or so. I would go grocery shopping, work a full-time job, take care of my kids, take care of my man, have all the laundry. I did everything myself, and everything was done. Everything was done, and it was done good. Now
I used to be pretty good
I am a
too.
lazy ass, not doing nothing.
What happened is kids grew up. Your
Yeah.
kids grew up.
And you slowed down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
slowed down. I know I
they
did.
they don't need you to do all that anymore,
No.
So yeah,
I think
that's normal.
I used to go. It used to drive my husband nuts. He'd want to watch a movie, and I could never sit there long enough to watch a whole movie. It'd drive him crazy. He's like, "Can't you just sit down and watch this movie?" And I'd be like, "Well, I just thought of something I had to get done." And so I'd go hurry up and go get it done, and then I'd come back and watch some more of the movie. And then I'd think of something else, and I'd go get it done, and I'd come back and sit down. I only slept 2 to 4 hours a night, and that was plenty.
Man.
I was good to go. If I slept any more than that, oh, now I'm oversleeping. I'm sleeping through the damn show sometimes. I never used to be like that. I took a nap yesterday. I never nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Summer's
start
gotta get here.
brainstorming. I'm gonna use the back of my. I'm gonna use the back of February since I didn't use it at all or anything.
Calendar's still empty. Yeah. It's age and cold weather, lack of sun, Nikki. Yeah, maybe.
Need vitamin D.
My husband will be happy to hear that.
I'm sure.
Gotta get in that afternoon happy time. Yep.
Oh, that's right. Todd went to Oklahoma today.
Yes.
Yep. I don't have problems getting vitamin D, but
No, because they sell it at Walmart.
Hell, I'm going to Walmart.
Magic in a bottle. Oh my gosh.
Be right back. Somebody's tapping me.
Yeah, I gotta get summer here. Summertime has to get here. Because in the wintertime I am lazy as lazy can be.
Well, I think, I definitely think that there's something to that. Being your activity level is down, and you're kind of hibernating almost, because
Yeah.
it's so cold. So it does make sense.
Yeah.
We tend to put a little bit more weight on in the wintertime because we're not moving
Yeah.
as much and we're not going outside as much, and so yeah, it does make sense.
Awesome, Maureen. She got a new phone from her brother yesterday. That's nice.
Woohoo!
She's really excited because she can get Poshmark now.
Yay!
It is exciting. When I had my Windows phone, I could not get the cha-ching. And I had that stupid phone for like 3 years. And um, I was so excited when I got my new phone, and I got a Samsung Galaxy and Note. And when I got my new phone and that first cha-ching that came in, I was so dang excited that I finally got to hear the cha-ching, because I'd sit here and listen to everybody else get cha-chings and I never got them.
Aw.
I was selling stuff, but it was this stupid sound. Just a little beep, 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 that's it.
Yeah. I know. It's definitely a motivator.
It is.
When I don't have that sound, sometimes my phone will kind of go dormant for a little bit, and like if I'm not moving it or if I don't have it in my hand, it won't cha-ching right away. And then when I pick it up, it's like, everything's going on. There's text messages and DMs and all this kind of stuff. So it's making all kinds of noise, when I do pick it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I miss. Sometimes I do miss those cha-chings, and they don't happen as frequent as I would want them to. But
I got 5 things sitting here to list today for sure. I mean, I'd like to list more, but I've got at least 5 out waiting to list.
That's good.
So.
That's good.
And that's why
Yeah,
you guys, the way I used to be, I was a superwoman or whatever. And that's why you often see me going 100 miles an hour thinking oh, I can do this project, this project, this project, this project, because my mind is still thinking about, I could still do all this stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I never get it all done. No, we're not getting snow today. I wish we were. Gary needs to get out and make some more money.
Oh my gosh.
Don't tell him I said that.
I won't say a word.
Speaking of which, Gary is at work for anybody who doesn't know.
She got the whip going. Whoosh.
Get
Get to
out there
work.
and do your second job.
Oh my god.
Well, I sit here on my fat ass and watch people scam
Oh, stop.
babies. Oh. Yeah, I used to work 2 jobs and still take care of the house and the kids and everything.
I know. I think it has a lot to do also with sorry. With the kind of work that we do. A lot of
Yeah.
it is spent, sitting down in front of a computer and
Yeah.
so just got to work through it.
Yep.
Yeah, Monica said just started here, might be headed your way.
I don't think we're supposed to get any snow today. I don't think we're supposed to get snow till like next week.
Yeah.
How much are you supposed to get, Monica?
I think
Guess I better check my weather.
I think today it's supposed to be in the 40s, like 46 is the high.
I did, Valerie. I used to bring home the bacon and fry it up in a pan.
There you go.
Oh my God, did anybody see that post that Dwayne, well, actually 2 posts that Dwayne posted. The one was the dog and the soldier dancing. And the other one was the goat cuddling with his little pig.
I didn't see either one of those.
Oh my God, you should go see it. It's cute. So cute.
I didn't go right down those rabbit holes this morning. I was listening.
Okay, Miss Fancy Pants.
Maybe that gets you going there.
You woke up to 3 inches and still snowing. Oh, that'd be sweet. Gary, get lots of plowing done.
Get out there and get to work. Earn your keep.
I need to look here. No, it says it's going to be mostly sunny today. Only a high of 23, though.
Ugh.
Tomorrow, partly cloudy. High of 31.
That's a little better.
Thursday, sunny. High of 38. Friday's mostly cloudy, 35. Monday, March 26th, we're supposed to get rain and snow and high of 39. 27th, rain and snow, high of 41. So yeah, the temperatures are going to be nice, but there's going to be rain and snow, so I still can't get outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm thinking this weekend it's supposed to be in the 60s, so I'm gonna try and get some stuff worked on outside. I need to work on my garage a little bit, but definitely the listing part is that's a constant. Oh, quit, Monica. Jeez. I'm just gonna go crawl under my rock.
You guys are being mean.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I
When did
think I, like, on my YouTube, I think I'm still at like 700. Like I think it's 777. So I'm just kind of not really doing anything with it. I mean, other than making videos and having shows and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if I got burnt out or just kind of lost interest of the whole, you know. 'Cause I mean, my luck, I'd probably, get my 1,000 subscribers and then they change it. So you'd have to have like 5,000 subscribers, and
yeah. I'm waiting for that ball to drop.
that's not what. So I guess I kind of think, well, what's the use in working so hard if all they're gonna do is, I guess
I
I
know.
shouldn't think that way, but
I know, because when I was at the 10,000 and Carla Princess Casserole, she ended up the same way as me.
mm-hmm.
She got the 10,000 views, and they said that, and she was waiting and waiting and waiting for like 2 months, same as me. And then all of a sudden they changed the rules, and it was like, oh, so you guys just out and out lied to me.
Yeah.
Because I emailed them and asked them, hey, I've been at my 10,000 views for weeks now. What's going on? And they said, oh, it's just taking a little time longer, blah, 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 be patient, and we'll review your account. Well, then all they were doing was pacifying me until they changed the rules. And then they changed the rules, and, now both me and her are waiting until end of April before they get us approved.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. And it's like, we're just waiting for them to say, oh, well, we changed the rules again.
Yeah. I mean, you always want to be positive about it. You want to make sure that you want to be, hope that that's not going to be the case, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I always think, if you get burned once, it's kind of hard to believe anything anybody says after that.
Yeah.
Shouldn't.
But like I said, I don't do this for money, but it'd still be nice to.
Yeah. I mean, you invest your time, and that's the way I look at it. You invest your time. You should be compensated for that.
Yeah.
Even if it's just on a small level. So.
Mr. Sadie, so Nikki is to blame for all the YouTube changes. Yep.
Aww.
I'm it.
I'll make some coffee. I get
my daughter made pot pie, homemade pot pie the other night for my dad's house.
Yeah.
Because we switch off. I do it one week, she does it another. My oldest daughter. And well, she had like this bowl of vegetables left over that she had way too many vegetables. She didn't want to put them all in there. And she says, I'll never eat these, so take these home, Mom. And I said, all right. So my rice today has all kinds of veggies in it.
Ooh, nice.
And it tastes good.
See, I started making a list and I ran away from my desk.
That's not the way it's supposed to work.
No, not at all.
I know. That's so awful.
As we see Sally running.
The only time I ever run, at least I'll be getting some exercise in. Maybe I should put that on my list.
Where do you run from? There's a list on my desk.
Yes, I'll just never go visit my desk anymore.
Oh.
So I have to get a wireless headphones so she doesn't have to go near the computer. Brandon, that list is in there. Go click me on the show so I can still be on the show.
I I'm scared of my list.
I am
I
that
want one.
horrible. I really am.
I'm the same way, Sally. It's okay.
I'm awful about that.
We can be slackers together.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
We can give each other excuses and stuff, and tell each other why we're okay with what we're doing. We'll be each other's enablers.
Don't do it.
it's awful.
Yep. Mr. Sadie said I was so used to doing what I want since my kids are growing. But getting a new puppy is like having kids all over again. I was just saying that to these guys yesterday. When I got Lugnut and Diesel, it was like having another newborn.
Yeah.
I had to get up in the middle of the night, I don't know how many times. You can't sleep in because you got to let them out potty, you know? Yeah. It's like, what the hell did I sign up for?
I know. Yeah. When I was talking about getting another dog, that's what Sally told me. She's like, so you're going to be like in the same boat, when you had Honey, and you're going to be the puppy stage and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I know, it's fun, blah blah blah. It'll be fine,
Yeah.
But yeah, and I don't want to say that I regret it because I think it was a good choice for me, but in retrospect, it was a big
Yep.
I don't know what you call it, a choice that had some not really, I don't want to say consequences, because I mean, he's a good dog, but yeah, we've definitely had our challenges too, so it hasn't been all
Cupcakes and roses.
nope.
Sherry
Definitely hasn't been all that.
Sherry said it. That's why puppies are cute, so you don't kill them. Yeah.
Yep.
I always tell my dogs that. Oh, you're lucky you're so cute.
Oh, my oldest dog's a pure asshole. Cute or not, he's still an asshole.
Last night I wanted to lay on the couch and Diesel was growling at me.
Oh gosh.
I was telling him to move and he started growling at me. I was like, you want me to punch you in the nose? Don't you growl at me. This is my couch and I want to lay on it. I'm paying the bills around here, buddy. Who do you think you are? Sitting there having an argument with the damn dog. That ain't even mine.
I do it every day. Argue with my dog.
Lugnut knows, get the hell out of mom's way. And my daughter's like, well, he's not used to having to move off the couch. It's like too freaking bad. It's time he learns. My house, my rules. So I went and laid on the floor. No, I'm just kidding. He finally got off, but if you growl at me like that again, I'll punch you in the nose, you little douche. And for all you PETA people out there, I really wouldn't punch him in the nose.
Yeah, you mean pain in the ass or
or whatever
Good
it's
morning,
called.
Sue.
ASPCA or whatever it's called. I don't know.
Good morning, Sue. She's finally among the living.
Yay!
Good morning, Sue. Glad you're feeling,
Are you feeling better?
Hope you're doing okay. Feeling better and getting around and
yeah, exactly. He has to take him out. He's too little to let out. Yep. Glad you're doing better, Sue. We were worried about you. Oh, good. Glad you're better.
Yeah, I mean, for me, just I actually like created a new process when I got Ringo, and
Mhm.
it actually allowed me to, um, go outside once an hour and hang out and get a little bit of sunshine, or yeah, exactly. I was trying to get around that, but thanks, Nikki.
Sorry.
It's okay. I
I'm
would
doing so
say
good.
for the most part, I wouldn't say I'm a closet smoker, but a lot of people don't realize that I smoke.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. I mean, it's really never even crossed their mind. Um, so it's just kind of funny that you said that, but that's okay because I still have.
Sorry.
I'm
eh,
still
If
thinking
they
about quitting.
if they didn't know, they know now. So
Wow. Did you think everybody was as naive as me and think your cat eats that much? Like I did Chad that time. Every time Chad would say he's going to feed the cat like 3 times during the show, I was like, "Oh, that cat has got to be huge. Why would he feed his cat so much?"
uh,
Well, don't overdo it. You don't want to have a relapse, Sue.
yeah, take it easy. Probably overdid it yesterday. Was there in a thrift store with a fill a bag for $4. So I went out, and I also went a couple of other places because I was so sick of being in. I get it. You don't want to go back home.
Mm-mm.
I got a message from eBay. Oh God.
Oh God is right.
I hate
Oh,
that
spam.
sound.
15% off.
Oh.
I love it when eBay spams me.
I must have got the same thing because mine vibrated too.
Well, they ain't hit me yet.
I do have. I think it's when is it? The 22nd. Um, there is a estate sale, or
Mm.
I think it's a moving sale. Um, so I think I'm gonna try and go to that. I think it's Thursday. So I'm gonna try and go over there. See about that. The pictures look pretty good. I mean, they weren't absolutely great, but I think it's definitely I might find some. Looks like an older home, and it looks like they have a lot of vintage stuff.
Mm.
So
Cool.
I think it'd be worth it to go over there and see what they got. It can't
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah, I kind of did a new thing last night. I was afraid that I was gonna miss my alarm again, so I made sure to set a couple alarms for myself, and I got up 15 minutes earlier, which helped me not be as stressed out.
Sure.
Um, so it was kind of good, kind of a good thing. Um, to get up a little bit earlier and have a little bit more time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I usually only get up 30 minutes before I have to be at work.
Oh,
Because I live 2 minutes from the store.
no.
Like, literally, I could walk out of the house, get in my van. If I don't have to warm it up or anything, get in my van and just go and be there in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad of a deal.
Yeah, I am not a. Well, remember when I used to work the outside job? I mean, I would get up at usually 4:30,
Yeah.
and there was no reason for me to be up that early. But
Mm-mm.
especially when I was doing eBay, you know, I would get up and I would list, or I would make my drafts or whatever, or take my pictures. That's what I would do. I would take my
Yeah.
pictures. And then I would, you know, get ready, and I'd still have plenty of time left, you know, because I didn't have to be to work until 8, and it was an hour commute. So, you know, I still had plenty of time, but I always felt like the earlier I got up, you know, the more things that I could, you know, get accomplished before I had to go to work. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Why does it look like? Oh, it looked like you were standing in the kitchen in your panties.
all righty then. Well,
I know we're getting close, Valerie, but Jesus Christ.
jeez. No, I don't have to. Well, I ain't gonna, no. Oh, la, 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 la. I ain't even going there.
This No Pants Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Taco Tuesday.
God.
This is a new meaning for Taco Tuesday. Oh, yeah. We are bad, bad, bad. Maybe she needs to add pants to her list.
Yeah.
Yeah, put on pants. Oh my gosh.
Sassy, as Michael Malloy would
Oh
say.
my
Yes.
gosh.
Did anybody see his one from the weekend?
I think
It
I've
was.
seen it.
I think he put it up yesterday.
Uh-huh.
That guy Dave that he talked to the other day on the
Yes.
phone called him back, and he says, "I hear you say sassy, not sexy, on the phone." And
That was hilarious. He's so
yeah,
funny.
it is.
Sassy. That's so sassy.
He would be so excited to know that we're talking about him on this show
I
again.
know he would. He'd
Do you
be
guys
like,
talk to him?
Huh?
Do
Nikki
you guys?
talks to him
Oh, you guys talk to him?
Yeah,
just through
he
chat,
my,
yeah.
he my friend. I talked to him. He's on Facebook too, on my Facebook.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's my new
Yeah,
friend.
I was watching somebody. I don't know who they were, but they were scam bait people, and um, this guy he was talking to this Microsoft when you know, the Microsoft scam, you know.
Yeah,
Windows or Microsoft.
It's
yeah,
Microsoft,
Microsoft.
yeah. They said they're not gonna. She said, "No, I'm getting a new job. I'm gonna leave here today, and um, I'm gonna get a new job tomorrow. I'm gonna become a nurse."
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah, you're probably lying.
Yeah. I'm become a nurse.
You're probably gonna be here tomorrow if I call." And she's like, "No, no, I'm gonna get a new job. I don't like this job anymore." And yeah, I haven't got a chance to watch Michael Malloy. I was trying to think of his name this morning and I couldn't remember.
Yeah. For anybody who's watching, I'm sure Valerie won't mind
I'll
me
write it
saying.
down.
And for anybody who's watching, go subscribe to Michael Malloy, MichaelMalloy. He's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and he is funnier than heck. He does scam baiting, and he's so funny when he does it. And he does a good impression of Jack Nicholson, and yeah, he's just very cute, very fun. He's an older gentleman, so go support him, give him some subs, and go say hi. Tell him Poplar Picker sent you. He'll love that. Or even Chick Picker, you can say sent you. And he just loves people coming into his chat and talking to him, and he just loves this whole YouTube thing. LOL, Valerie. Where's Hank been? Jeez.
She doesn't like the live chat playback. I talked to her about it. She's either watching now or she's watching the playback, but she doesn't like the chat. She's usually here, but she doesn't like to write in the chat yet. She hasn't become comfortable with that.
Oh, so the stuff is written in stone, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hi, Hank, if you're watching. We miss you in the chat.
I know. I told her, I said, get over that shit quick because I'm missing the shit out of you.
I think well, I don't know.
Is there a choice?
I think you can shut it off, I think.
Oh.
I don't know.
There
how,
she is. There she is. Love you, Hank.
Well, we miss you in the chat.
Hope you're doing good. Yeah, some people, like, they come and go, and, one day they'll be here, one day they won't be, but there's people that need to be here every day.
Yeah. And Charles.
I don't know where Jim and Tara's at today.
And Charles, Comfy
Yeah,
Life.
Charles too, yeah.
He needs to get in the chat too once in a while.
I
know you're watching.
I seen him at your, was it in the auction show the other night?
Yeah, he was there. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It's animals. Oh, cute. Here. Oh yeah. Just actually put them. Where? Here, let me see. I got it.
So we were at the store and he parked the car, right? He didn't put the park on the park.
That's good to know, Steampunk Town.
He almost died.
It felt like it was in park.
So I had to figure out how to put it in. I couldn't figure out how to make the thing move up on me. I just had my foot on the brake.
Okay, so everybody, I told you to go subscribe to Michael Malloy. Our watchers went down. Don't go watch them right now. Watch them after the show.
Check twice next time.
I
did check twice.
Well, Michael Malloy is an older gentleman, and he's just a sweetheart, and he's so nice, and he does that scam baiting, and it's a lot of fun watching him.
What are we gonna do for dinner tonight?
Hi, Steampunk Town. She said, I'm not chatting every day, but I'm always here.
Yep.
What are we doing for dinner tonight?
Thank you, Sherry, for subbing to him. He's really trying to get to 1,000 subs.
Figure what? Dinner tonight.
And there's other scam baiters out there that are trying to get to 1,000 subs too, but he's my favorite. I'm sorry for the rest of the scam baiters that might be watching, but he is truly my favorite. Yeah, I think it can be turned off, but I'm not sure how to do it. Which I thought it was a neat idea, but I didn't think about people not wanting to be recorded. Thank you, Sherry. That's nice. You'll like that. And go watch him sometime. It's hilarious. It's funny. Because he never does this, but he got one of the scammers to come and see his video or his live stream while he was on. And he asked the guy, he goes, just to make sure you're watching, what am I doing right now? And he's waving, at the camera. And the scammer says, you're waving at the camera. So he was really, truly watching. Well, anyways, that guy's name was Dave. And on his last video, the guy ended up calling him back and talking to him.
You almost hit your pool?
And then if it's...
Oh.
and then if it's and if he tells somebody you have a sexy voice, he says, "Oh, you have a sassy voice." And then if it's like technical support, he goes, "Oh yes, is this testicle support?"
Can't hear you.
Can't
Oh,
hear you, Valerie.
yeah, she's
It's just
redoing it.
funny. I just laugh so hard at him. And he's
Yeah,
got a cat who's very vocal. You hear the cat all the time, and he's like, "That's James Cheddar, my attorney." His cat's name is Cheddar, and he calls him James Cheddar.
That's funny.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he didn't forget to put it in park, but like our vans, like you really have to like jam it into park,
Oh yeah.
and like you have to make sure it goes up all the way, or if you don't, it could go halfway in and halfway out, and it'll start rolling.
Oh gosh.
So you really have to make sure that it's in park. Like I told him, I go like this, and try to jar it, just make sure that it's gonna stay.
Yeah, we
Oh
still
my
have
God.
snow on the ground in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Actually, me and Valerie are thinking about doing that scam baiting. So keep an eye
I
out.
think
We might start new channels.
I think you guys should.
I'll have to put that on my list.
Yeah, put it on your list.
I don't
Getting
think we're
another
supposed to
phone.
get anything. I don't know. It's sunny here today. Hello, phone. But yesterday it got up to 50 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did
But we
it
still
melt?
have ice, like right underneath the porch, or not underneath the porch, but past the steps. Like we have like a 5-foot section that's just ice.
Mm.
And then on where we park the van, there's a sheet of ice right there. And so like still going out to the van at night, I'm like, walking really.
I see that stupid video last night. It was this. So it was like a road that had an incline, so you could tell it was going up a hill. And there was these, and Nikki's just seen, all she's seen was me laughing, but it was this lady, and she was like trying to get up this ice road, just walking, and
And
she
she
could
was
not.
laughing hysterically,
Oh my
Valerie.
God, it was so funny because like she finally just got on her hands and knees and crawled across the street because she could not stand up. It was hilarious. And then she got so far up and then she just started sliding down. And so she slid all the way down the hill, and there was like 4 or 5 people trying to
Oh my.
walk up the hill, and they were like doing the whole Three Stooges dance and everything. It was, oh my God, it was hilarious.
And we're sitting on a hangout, me, her, and Todd, and some other people. And I mean, she's just sitting here laughing hysterically, and I'm like, "What are you laughing at?" I mean, most of us have our cameras and our sound turned off at the time. We were all working or doing something, and all of a sudden, here's Valerie just laughing hysterically. I'm like, "What are you laughing at?"
It was hilarious. Oh my gosh. And then I was like, okay, you got to get off of here. Turn Facebook off.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
like
God.
watching those one videos where people are doing that in cars,
Oh,
and it's like,
Yeah.
here it goes. And if people know that there's a intersection or something like that, they will they will like set up a camera and wait for people. Like there is a camera set up for a place that has a overpass, and it always says that it's like so many feet high or whatever, but these trucks, they have collided into this
Oh,
overpass and knocked half their truck off and
yeah.
everything, and it's crazy. But like they set up a camera because they know that people will watch live feeds just so they can sit there and watch. That's how people will spend their time, watching this live feed. And I can't get on there because I that it's clickbait for me.
It is me
I
too.
will sit there and watch that and waste my time.
Yep.
But they have all these videos of people just running into this overpass with their trucks, because they think it's the overpass is high enough, but it's not.
Yeah. One time when I was driving truck, and I used to drive truck locally too, for FedEx. And I was at this one place, and it was in my old neighborhood. So, I know where I'm going. Anyways, so if I was to go up to the mall, I had to go up by the mall to pick up from this other place. And they called me and asked me if I'd go pick up by the mall. And I said, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll shoot right up there. So if I was going to the mall in Duluth, this is the way I was going to go. Is just the natural way that I would go. Never paid attention to the bridge or whatever that was coming up. Anyways, or I never noticed that it was a low bridge. Anyways, so I go and I turn out of that driveway onto the road like I'm going to go up that way. And all of a sudden I see the sign, and I was like, shit. Here it was a low bridge. I never noticed that before because, in life, you're just in a car. You don't think to look at the height signs. But when you're in a semi, you have to pay attention to that stuff. And I just glanced at the sign and I was like, oh, shit. So I'm already going the wrong direction on this road because I can't go under that bridge because it's too low. So, and of course, it's 5 o'clock traffic. So I've got like 20 cars behind me, and I have to back down this stupid hill.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, son of a gun. So I get out and I start telling people, you got to move. You got to get around me. I ended up having to back down this stupid hill. But I was like, this is my hometown in my own neighborhood. How did I do this stupid thing? You know what I mean? But
Wow.
it was just, that's the habit, because whenever I'm in West Duluth and I say, oh, I got to go up to the mall, this is the way I go. It's just, you don't think about it. You just go, when
Right.
you're in your hometown, and
Yeah.
I was like, crap. So I ended up having to back down that stupid hill.
Gosh.
Yeah. Luckily, I didn't top off my trailer. That would have been embarrassing.
Oh man.
Because luckily I looked because, like I said, I was in Duluth,
Right.
Sometimes you don't even think, But seemed like when I was in the semi, I was in a different mindset. I think being a truck driver made me a better driver.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
Because now I pay attention to things that I never would have in a car.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You learn not to follow so closely,
Yeah, I always had a problem. I don't know what it is, about me riding with someone else. I just have always had an issue. Not really even always. Like when I was in California, I didn't have a problem really riding with anyone. But it seemed like when I got here, it was that feeling was more profound. And like with Mike, he's like, I'm a professional driver. You just sit back and you take over the passenger seat and let me drive. I know what I'm doing. And yeah, I couldn't help it. And of course, it didn't help when he was trying to make me scream, because that's that was his goal. Every time I was
Yeah.
sitting in the passenger seat, he always wanted to, do something to make me scream. So, but
I've told my husband that. I'm like, I am a professional driver. Oh, you're a professional. Oh, pardon me. I was like, shut up. But I mean, you guys act like I'm just like this new driver just getting my driver's license. It's like I've got way more miles under my belt than you'll ever have without accidents. Oh, here we go. No, I've never had any accidents. I've got thousands and thousands of miles and I've never had accidents. It's like, how many, I've never had an accident that was my fault ever. So, and you
better
have.
find you some wood.
Me neither.
And he has though, so it's like, and he hasn't driven that many miles as me. So who should be worried about who's driving?
I was gonna say, except that one time where I was half asleep and I drove into the same car like 4 times.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
You, ma'am, are not a professional.
I was young,
Except for that time.
inexperienced, and half asleep. All right, give me a break.
And that would be 4 different accidents on your record, ma'am.
Yeah, I didn't report it.
Nice.
Sally.
It was at an apartment building, and it was like a car that was broke down or whatever, and it was just sitting there. I don't know. I drove into it 4 times.
My husband, he hates it like when I say things like, well, it's a long tail item, blah, blah, blah. He's like, what the hell is a long tail item? Why don't you speak some goddamn English? What do you think you're something special that you know all these different terms? I'm like, no, but it's just normal talking to me. I don't understand, or I don't realize that you don't know what I'm saying. I mean, the first time I heard long tail item, I knew what it meant.
It's not hard to figure out. Oh my gosh.
Well, you're trying to act like you're smarter than me. No, I'm not. I'm really not trying. I don't have to try.
Just comes naturally.
Never seen somebody so angry about words. And then this one time, he had to back a camper. Now, before I say this, my husband can back up trailers just as well as anybody else. I mean, so no, he must have been having an off day. But anyways, he was trying to back in my dad's fifth wheel, and he's like just not doing it, and he's pulling up, trying to back up again, pulling up, trying to pull back again, and it was dark out. In his defense, anyways, I was like, hey, would you like me to do that for you? He's like, shut up. That's funny.
I don't think I'm gonna
So
get any of that shit done today.
Did you end up backing it up?
No, he wouldn't let me. No,
Oh.
there was no way he was gonna let me.
Oh. Go in the house and make me a sandwich.
Yeah, my dad was just laughing his ass off. No, he's my biggest fan. I mean, yeah, he's very proud when a guy is like, oh, your wife can back that up, and he's very proud of me when he's bragging about how I can back up trailers and stuff. Yeah, but he was just having an off day. And I mean, I've had them too. I mean, you can have them where it's like, God dang it, nothing's working right.
Right. Yep.
And it's not very often that I get to say stuff like that to him because, like I said, he can do absolutely anything. He can build anything. He can fix anything. So yeah, he is probably most likely smarter than me, and superior than me. So it's not very often that I can say, well, I could do that better. So if I get the opportunity, I'm right there.
Heck yeah. Yeah, take them when you can get them.
Yeah.
Very true. Yeah, Amelia Soul
hole,
says
yeah.
my husband does that too. He hates reseller lingo.
Yeah.
Honey hole, bundle, pop on
Yep.
that, slow nickel.
Yep.
It's like, what the heck are you talking about? Too funny.
Yeah. I used to drive team coast to coast, and my partner used to hate it because when I would park at night, a lot of times when I was driving solo, I would, if I was really tired that night, I would just pull into a spot with the semi rather than, I would rather back out than when I was refreshed in the morning than back out or back into the spot when I was half asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I would, a lot of times, if it was a big open place, I mean, a lot of times you don't want to get yourself into that mess because you never know what'll be there when you wake up, you know, in your way. But anyways, if it was a big open spot, I would just pull in, and it used to drive my partner nuts because then he'd have to back out, and he was like, "Oh my god," you know, because he hated backing, and he wasn't very good at it.
You likey?
Ooh, look at that
There you
list. I
go.
like it.
Wow. It was hilarious. This one time we were in Burbank, California, and I had driven there and I was going to back in. He's like, let me back in because it was a really bad back. And there was like, we were in the middle of Burbank, California, where they do the, all the game shows and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we had to back in and there were cars parked all over. It was a really bad back. Well, anyways, and there was a fire hydrant there. Anyways, he's like, let me do this. And I was like, all right, you know, I could do it. And he's like, no, just let me do it. You know, I'm the man kind of thing. I was like, whatever, go ahead, you know. I says, I'll go out and spot you to make sure you're okay on your blind side. Well, here he ended up hitting the fire hydrant.
Oh my
And I'm
gosh.
like, you've got tons of room over here. He ended up hitting the fire hydrant on his driver's side.
Oh
I'm
no.
like, how in the hell do you hit a fire hydrant on your driver's side? So we've got water spraying up underneath the trailer. I'm laughing my
Oh
ass off.
no.
I'm in the back of the truck. I am laughing my ass off. And so I kind of try to contain myself and I walk up to the truck and I'm like, well, you might as well pull out, you know. And he pulls out and all this water just sprays up into the air from this fire hydrant. People, now we're in California, Burbank, California. People have their sunroofs open on these fancy cars that they're driving. You see all these people running out of all these houses and businesses running to their cars.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
water splashing, spraying everywhere. I was laughing my ass. The cop came and he was oh my god, he was laughing. He was not professional at all. He was a nice guy. And so anyways, we get done talking to the cop and whatever. Everything's all great. They come and shut off the fire hydrant and stuff. And I says, well, now that you got that pesky fire hydrant out of the way, let's get back into that spot. I said, would you like me to do it? And he's like, screw you. I can do it. It was hilarious. I guess you had to be there, but it was pretty funny.
It does sound like it was, yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh God, when I saw that water spray up when he pulled out and it's getting in all these people's cars. Oh my God, I was like, oh my God. It's funny.
Okay, I got my first day done. Well, not I didn't do anything yet.
I was like, dang, you're good.
I
You haven't even
got,
left your chair.
got it on my list.
You only
I
have to
wrote,
have a list of 6 things. Oh, you got it. Oh, okay. Sorry.
There you
Okay.
go.
There you go.
yep, there's 6 things there. So, hey, I can already cross off one thing.
What?
shipping.
There you
There
go.
you go. Now you only got 5 more things
Because
to do.
I only had one to go out, but it went,
Hey,
I
it's
got it
still
done.
did it. He said put whatever on the list. Doesn't matter how small or how common, just put it on your list if you
Yep.
need to do it.
Oh.
Yep.
That's on my list.
Maybe we should challenge each other to do the list today, and tomorrow I'll report back how much of that list we got done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as you make your list, I will.
Now there's
Got
a
that.
challenge.
I got that list around here somewhere. Can take a poop be on that list? Give myself time to take a poop today.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Sadie says, can you use making a list as one thing? Yeah, cross off, wrote this dang list, Sally.
Yeah, really. I should have put it on there.
Yeah, you have to plan before you start backing up. Yep, for pulling into places. Yep. I think buses would be harder to do because they don't bend.
Right. I would think so. Or even like a large travel, like one of those really large travel trailers. I think those would be, because when you have the trailer, like you said, it bends, so you can kind of finagle your way around things.
You
But
mean like an RV because it doesn't
yeah,
bend?
yeah, yeah. I didn't. Yeah, that's what I meant. So the goal again today is 30 listings. Let's see, do I have that on my list? I do have that on my list.
If I gotta make a list, that means I gotta get up and go over there and get my notebook. It's across the
Do it.
room. All
Do it
right,
now.
I'm doing it. I'm going. Shut up. First, I gotta go put my rice away.
Don't get lost.
I didn't eat it all. I put all those vegetables in there.
She's gonna run away.
Yeah. No, I don't want to make a list. I put all those damn vegetables in there. Now I can't eat all my rice. It's full. Oh, I gotta grab a pop too.
Put that on your list. Everybody's like, screw that list. I ain't doing that.
I don't need no stinking list. I brought it up.
I would say that I probably, have I always done lists, Sally? I think I've always done like some type of list.
Well, as far as I know from like you starting eBay, I think you've always done lists. I don't know if you've always done lists before.
Maybe not. I don't remember. That's why I do a list, because I don't remember.
Marine put, hi. Hello, my name is Marine, the free pile picker, and I have over 800 VHS tapes. I'm addicted to them. Oh, God. Step away from the VHS tapes. Do they sell still? Oh, they used to.
I still sell Richard Simmons' Dancing to the Old or Sweating to the Oldies or whatever it is. I always sell those. $10, but still it's $10.
Yeah. Yeah, you can pick them up for what, a quarter?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I had to take my brace off so I can write. Oh, my hand hurts. See ya, Sue.
All right. See you later, Sue.
Bye, Sue. Have a great day. I think it's going to be a good day. It's a beautiful morning. Sorry if I hurt your ears.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Ah!
Oh.
You did hurt my ears. Stomach formula. I haven't seen that.
Stomach formula? For what?
For Richard Simmons.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that's one thing I need to list. Is I have a few of those over here. I found all these. It's they're sealed. Richard Simmons Disco Sweat,
Mm-hmm.
Tone and Sweat,
Mm-hmm.
Sweat into the Oldies, and a cassette tape, Sweatin' and Sharon with Richard Simmons and Friends. Motivational tape that will keep you going. It's
Are they cassettes?
huh?
They're VHS, aren't they?
Or VHSs?
Yeah, the cassette isn't sealed, but
Oh,
all three of the VHS are sealed.
I'll get that Richard Simmons one listed.
Yeah. Because those, sometimes they'll sit for a little bit, but most of the time I don't have a problem with them selling.
No, Mr. Sadie, I've never watched Sanford 67, but I'm going to add him to my list right now.
What
Oh,
is
he's
it?
in Minnesota.
Sanford 67?
Is he in Minnesota? Looks like he's in Minnesota.
Yeah, Richard Simmons, he's kind of crashed and burned.
Oh, yeah.
All those carbs done gone straight to his brain.
Yeah, he's a little whacked out now. He's
Yeah.
a little bit off upstairs.
Yeah. No, I was reading that thing on Charles Manson yesterday. I was reading that story.
What thing?
Did you hear about that?
Mm-mm.
So they had Charles Manson died like 4 years ago or 4 months ago.
Yeah.
And so there were people that were fighting over his remains. So he
Right.
was in like the morgue, waiting to be dispersed, I guess. And they ended up having a funeral in our hometown. They had the funeral in Porterville,
No way.
and it was an open casket. And yeah, I can't remember what the church was. I think it was Church of Nazarene. It was Church of Nazarene that did the service, and it was just family and friends. I don't know, as far as like friends, I don't know what kind of friends he had, but
No
whatever.
way.
So, but yeah, and then they cremated him. So, but yeah,
Where
they
was
did.
that story at?
Porterville Recorder, I think, and then
Oh,
there
really?
was something in TMZ, I think. But yeah, they mentioned our hometown headlined again.
Wow.
Hi, Mike.
It was pretty crazy.
That was crazy.
They said he looked better than he did alive. Yeah, I guess with him being in the morgue, like, that his body like decayed quicker than what they thought it would. Because he wasn't frozen, he was just refrigerated basically. So
Ugh.
it was kind of, yeah, yucky. But yep, crazy.
That is crazy.
Crazy Card said, "Morning, guys. Had to run around a bit before I got snowed in."
Wow.
Mike also put up a new video.
I seen that. I haven't watched it yet. I need to
Watch
go
his
watch
video.
that. I will.
His video.
Vishio.
I
Uh,
probably
crazy.
should put clean house on this list. Clean house.
I always put my little chores that I got for the day to clean house or vacuum or whatever. Sometimes it doesn't get done, but I still put it on the list.
I had the funeral on St. Patty's Day.
Yeah. Yeah. Another thing that we're known for.
Mhm.
Yay.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. So, anybody got anything going on today?
Just working on listings.
Sleep.
Sleep. Nikki, what you got going on today?
I'm making a list.
Well, I know, but do you have like a show or something?
Oh yeah, I have a show tonight. List it or ditch it.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, list it or ditch it tonight. Sorry. Hi, Carol.
So,
At
so
7 p.m. Central Time, my channel, my time.
right, Poplar Picker, listen or ditch it, 7 o'clock Central.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a drive-by?
Yes, drive by. So bring some
It's
stuff, everybody.
bring some stuff, and you can pop on and let's show a few things, and then
Put it on your list. Yeah.
yeah, put it on your list. Don't forget, put it on your list.
I suffer. Apparently, I need to put it on my list because. Thank you, Valerie. I totally spaced it out.
It's fine. That's why I'm here. Hey, Miss Summer. Put your show on your list,
Hey,
yeah, so you
Summer.
don't forget. Frankie's fine, especially with this one at FedEx Distribution Center. Hope no one has packages there.
What?
I don't know. Oh, something about
A
okay.
bomb?
A bomber.
Oh.
Package bomb explodes at FedEx in Austin. Not sure
Ooh.
what the heck is going on, but a lot of bombings lately. That's
Wow.
crazy. Mr. Sadie said I heard about a serial bomber. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
FedEx. Head of FedEx thing in Texas.
The fifth one? Oh my gosh.
Wow. I never even heard of that.
I know, me neither.
Oh, Carol wants to link. Awesome. Yeah, about around 6:45ish. I'll email it to you. Do you want me to just use the email I have for you from the auction show, or is there a specific email you want me to send it to? I think I have. Well, no, I don't know if I have yours. Oh, are you signed up on my auction on Facebook? Oh, she doesn't have Facebook. How would she be signed up for that? Duh.
You seen that Shelby's ex-husband died, right?
Oh
I
yeah.
think you told me that.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, so we got the list it or ditch it. There was another school shooting this morning too in Maryland. Oh my gosh. Craziness. Pure craziness.
God dang it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There we go. Send me a message on YouTube. Oh, well, there we
She
go.
goes. There she goes.
Let me write it down real quick. Okay. Got it. You can delete it if you want. Well, I'll delete it for you so nobody else gets it. If my computer would work, I would do it.
You want me to do it?
Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry. There we go. Got it.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the day. I hope everybody has a great
Thank you, Carol.
day. Yeah, if you get a chance, come by Poplar Picker's channel tonight and check out her List It or Ditch It episode.
Yeah.
And if you get a chance, go look in your death pile and grab a couple of items and bring them over, and we can analyze them and see what they go for, and we'll let you know if you need to list it or ditch it. It's always a really fun show. Mike says, I heard he left a note at 1, said he would keep setting bombs off until Trump resigns.
No, that ain't going to happen, so.
Nope.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, they're just going to
Thanks,
have
Carol.
they're going to have to find him. Saying there was nails in the pack. Oh,
boy.
That's not good.
No.
Not good at all. Well, hope everybody has a great day. Wear some armor out there.
Yeah. Stay
And
home.
we'll see y'all later.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, Carol.
Bye.